Hello and welcome back to another episode of Kenshi. My name is Tobal, and Moodles is busy at work trying to repair, or install rather, these new cooking stoves. Of course, last episode we did a little bit of interior designing and rearranging. Our main squad is continuing on their quest to reach Drifter's Last. They did just run away from a fight. I mean, they bravely changed the direction of their attack, of course. We never retreat. And we do have quite a bit of loot. If you guys didn't catch the last episode, it was, I'll give you a chance to click away here. Ooh, we just decided to run through a group of speederlings. That's fine. That's fine. No big deal there. Last episode, Beep went crazy and found an absolute ton of goodies. We have, a lot of our loot is spread around to different people who have backpacks. So we've got some, yeah, we got some skeleton repair kits here. We have AI cores, power cores, CPU units, some new fancy weapons. Beep was a superhero. Not only that, we have about like, who else has any? Is this it? We have 25 ancient science books, and then 3 more engineering research plans to add to our collection. So this is amazing. This was a huge win for us, and really once we get this back home, this is going to really step us up into the next couple of levels in terms of crafting, in terms of what we're going to be doing with our group. So I'm super excited about that. Our main group is still actually discovering things. Let me find out what they just discovered. There's some ruins off to the side. What's over there? I mean, I can't resist. I honest to God can't help myself. It looks like a collapsed ruin out in the water, so I don't think we're going to find too much there. So I'm going to let our squad run over to Drifter's Last. I think after that, we're just going to do a direct run home. We may have to stop in Clown Steady, because we might just be out of... they might be out of money from buying all the things we're trying to sell. So we'll probably swing by Clown Steady if need be. We'll swing by Shark as well, and then we'll make it back home. It will probably still be a couple more episodes before the main group reaches home, and I might try to do a bit of traveling off camera. Last episode, we were trying to get the job squared away, so I had a lot of folks get rearranged. Ace is, what's Ace doing? What are you doing, Ace? I think I forgot to cancel your old job here. Yeah, you're supposed to help out with Sharon. There we go. There we go. I got a bit mixed up there. We also, of course, added the double storage mod, which increases our storage capacity by twice as much. And we're also in the middle of working on the researches for the large storage sheds, I guess. For lack of we don't have them yet because we haven't researched them. But we will at some point very, very soon. We are trying to rebuild our tech bench. We're trying to rebuild our batteries here. So there's a bit of a delay until everything gets up and running. We're actually trying to use more power than we have right now, so we do need to get that third generator going at some point soon. Our A-listers are discovering ruins left and right. We're going to be running right through those, so let's see what they have, what they are here. Oh, we have a big group of spiders that we just ran right through. That's not smart. Did Diana take a leg shot? Oh, she's just super hungry. Let's grab Diana. Let's try to meet back up with her. Honestly, I need to adjust who's running because some people have some leg injuries from earlier. So I think we need to do a little bit of work to fix that. Do you guys just want to fight these? We haven't had a fight in a second, but I don't want it to turn into a slaughter of us. Archer group, would you guys mind, please, being so kind as to peel off and execute order 66. Or miss all of your shots. Either way, whatever you really want, it's up to you. Alright, so Diana needs to get fed real quick. Who has a backpack? Doc. Who has food? I think we actually completely ran out of food here. Some of the archers still have food, so we'll have to get them to trade up with Doc in a moment. I want to give them the high ground. We have the high ground, Anakin. Doc. While they're firing, I want you to pickpocket Lydia. Or maybe Jade. I think Jade's got some food on her. And we'll snag... Nope. Nope. Who does have all the food? Lydia has a bit. Okay, so Alice has the most. So Doc, trade with Alice, please. No. Yes. Okay. We'll grab the food. That should feed. Hopefully Diana got a bite there when everyone went crazy on the feeding frenzy. Did she get a bite at all? She did. At least she got something. I didn't realize Diana got malnourished so quick, so we're going to have to take better care of that next time around. Now, we could hunt down a massive pack of Geru, but as soon as you do aggro the pack, a lot of them start to attack you, and they hit just as hard, if not harder, than our good friends, the wild bulls, or the wild boars. What do these spiders drop, by the way? I didn't really check. Some fangs, maybe? Yeah, they just dropped some claws. Okay. Let's have a couple people get picked up, because there's some slowpokes here that are really driving us, slowing us down. So Doc is overweight, I think. Oh, he actually did get a leg wound. Unfortunate. So Diana, Doc, that's really the big ones right now. So let's have somebody pick up each of those after we do a little bit of healing. Erg. Yes, it does hurt. We know. So somebody nice and strong, please, if you don't mind. A lot of our folks are over encumbered because of the armor we're starting to wear these days and because of the weapons we're holding. That's going to become more of a problem. Of course, we will hit the gym once they come home. I do plan to try to have like 10 workbenches of each type of training so we can really hit a squad at a time working up their skills. Is there anyone that's like not really overloaded? Okay, so Shrike, could you please, if you'd be so kind, as to carry yon Diana. Griffin has a leg wound, so we don't want him carrying her. And somebody just grab Doc, please. Okay, are we still okay on speed here? Well, the two people carrying are gonna slow down, but I think they're a little bit faster than they would have been if they just would have ran on their own. We're getting close to Drifters last. I'm gonna give an order across. Again, I'm giving the order not quite on the town, because I don't want to accidentally have somebody go into a building, it's closing up at nighttime, someone gets pissed, and we suddenly have all the guards trying to kill us. So Ace, Sharon, working on the farms. All of our brain squad will eventually be doing storage runs. However, I'm going to wait until we have the rest of the things ready to go so I can get all the correct clicking order. Although I think for the most part we do have the right storages. Getting a lot of wheat straw. I'm excited about how much wheat straw we have. That's going to start helping us with our production of, holy crap, of grog here. The barrels now store 500 of an item at a time. That's pretty awesome. How about we bring some animals over here? Who has the leather? Did we have another storage over here for leather? Like maybe... Aha! I have found it! Eureka! Okay, so you're going to drop that off, and fabric, I think, is right here. We're going to, through the power of, Wi-Fi or something, Tiny 2 is going to drop all that those goods off through the wall. And we're going to do a little bit of some wizardry transfer here. We're going to grab all of the wheat straw, transfer that over into the wheat straw barrel here, inside the building. Same thing one more time, please. Perfecto. Almost. I'm going to do the same thing with the cacti. And I'm going to tear down the storage outside, and I'm going to leave the storage inside. That way, whoever's doing the delivery for the food will have to run inside to drop it off. And that should be plenty of storage. We've got 500 at a time. Just kidding, apparently. We totally don't have enough storage for the cactus. We'll build another storage container for cactus. Is it really already full? 200. Did I see 500 somewhere? Curious. I guess it just doubled it. So I guess wheat straw, we originally were able to store 250 wheat straw. Let's drop another cactus storage here. That will eventually get built, and we'll eventually drop the items that we have in our animals inventory over. But for the moment, that's fine. Let's close down the storages outside. I will have someone keep a hold of the cotton. And just in case that ever needs to come back and there's something that specifically needs cotton, I think a hemp can, for the most part, substitute. There's the hemp storage, right? Where did the hemp storage go to? Hemp storage is all the way over here. Right? Yeah, there it is. There's hemp storage. So let's take one of our animals to grab all the hemp. Let's kill that hemp storage box here. Cotton storage is gone. We'll move Kenmore over to the other storage, transfer some things over. Perfect. That's what I wanted. There we go. Now our storages are all inside where they need to be. We can reorganize things outside a bit. We can even have more farms in this area because now all of this is opened up. Is this still all good land? It is. Everything in front of the shop here and everything in front of this building is all nice and 100% arid. If we wanted to do things like cactus or something like that. So I might rearrange the farms down the road. We certainly have enough to drop 2 extra large cactus farms. But at the moment, it's not hurting anything in the design that it currently has. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. What are our puppers up to here? Let's have them outside the main gate. They are starting to repair the walls. That will take some time. We've got 2 guards on the walls. What about the rest of these folks? Side note, is everyone still moving down south? Now, you all should be pretty close to Drifter's Stand. Now you're getting there. Someone fell behind, but that's pretty common. So what are the rest of you doing? We've got Stork and Kai set. Didn't I say I wanted to do someone like maybe Kai doing the electrical production? Because there's nothing else for Kai to do right now. I love that these lanterns, by the way, never run out, it seems like. As far as I've seen, I've never seen a single charge used here yet. Okay, so the rest of you now says Wyatt, Hobbs, Tanishi. Okay, so Tanishi, Truth, and Maul, we were starting to work on their strength skill, right? That's what we were doing for a bit. Let's have them, where are they at right now on this? On their strength, they're at 20, 30. Okay, we're going to have them work on their strength again for a while. Says Wyatt, Hobbs, you all were working on your turrets. You have some pretty decent turret skills. Kiros and Stone already come with skills. I think we have enough right now, as is, to run the base. If we pull these entire 6 out later, we have 1 chef, we have our weapons, armor smith, we of course have our medics who can, in a pinch, fill in as a lot of other things too. And we have our main laboring squad, which is only going to get reduced as we get higher into automation. So, and I realize that a lot of these are named after subscribers. I don't want to keep subscribers always in the bronze squad. I do plan on rotating them out in time. So, I still think though, until we are able to start crafting our really, really heavy mid to end game items, that we might want to focus on defense more. I feel like we're going to need some more benches or some more training dummies. So let's grab those precision, is it? Oh, this building is freaking the heck out. It's aiming, right? It's aiming that they don't have skill in. They have high turrets, but they don't have aim, which I'm guessing is precision shooting. Aiming doesn't really have a stat. So I'm guessing the turret aim does precision shooting. We'll double check this. So, turret training. That's perception. There's no precision, is there? Not really. I think aim is what we want here. So it only needs 6 iron plates. We'll put this up on, we'll just say for fun, we're going to put all of these upstairs on the roof. Plenty of space. Where's the upstairs? Like literally the stairs upward come out over here. We don't want to block that, but we're going to put 5 of these. And I'm going to drop down 5 more turret training devices just in case we have to have a good group of people get trained up. Down the road, if we actually wind up having a ton of excess materials, I might have a day where we just do, we start to train up the laborer squad to act as emergency trainers in the event that we get attacked. So, and because I'm like mega OCD, I'm going to line these up just a bit nicer. I'm amused that they're completely different like blueprints here. So this one looks like it's a mounted crossbow, I think. and the other one uses what looks like a harpoon design. Either way, this should be enough room for everyone to work together. We could also include some crossbow training up here. Why don't we do that? That way maybe when our archers come home, they can continue to build up their skills. Maybe we'll do this at an angle up here. So this will just be the archer roof. Nothing but archers here. Cool, that's fine. And that way when our archers come home, they can continue to build up their skill and their aim skill if they want. This is going to use a ton of iron plates, but it wasn't too expensive. So we've got Kenshi, Truth, Maw working on their strength. We're going to have Sez, Wyatt, Hobbs. I will probably pull Stone. I could pull Stone and Kyros off the wall for a bit. We've got the wall locked, so as soon as this gets defended or this gets fixed, we should be okay. And then maybe I could do Stone and Kyros training along with Sez, Wyatt, and Hobbs. In fact, I will go ahead and pull Sez, Wyatt, and Hobbs to the end of the squad here. Hobbs, not Hops. That way I know that all the back three are our archers, and I will throw Dietrich's maybe right in the front of this group here. Right in front of Tanishi, so that I know this is kind of like laborers into specialty, into defense, into guards, okay? Brains and bronze, of course. We're going to the brain squad. Do we have enough barrels up to start doing this? We do, I think. Wheat straw storage, cactus, that. Pretty much giving them as many run storage orders as I can here. And before I get too far, I am going to give one or two of them the order for burning corpses. Right? Because that's an important thing. I don't have any animals to give the foraging command to. Not like we have seen too many come through here, though. So, let's, that's fine. We can keep that as it is. Storage. Tons and tons of storage. Always storage. I probably won't give them any commands over here because, for the most part, this isn't all that important. The people who are working these devices will self-move everything anywho. And Dietrich, if you would, please go into this building so that we can see what's in here. And I think we need to do hemp storage. Right there. Leather, I think. We don't really have much raw coming into play. But in case we do get a nice group of... not deer. The rams that come through, we'll be ready for them if we start to skin them. Alright, I'm going to do F5 because we just did a bunch of work and I don't want any crashes. Knock on wood, we've been pretty good so far. Last couple of days. No major crashes or not last couple of episodes. And of course, now that I've said that, we are going to crash immediately. It's a nice pretty area. Really flat, actually. I don't think I've been over here too much. What was over here? Didn't we have a couple fights here or no? I don't rightly remember what's in this zone. Let's grab Doc. Can you do a prospect while you're unconscious? Probably not. Why don't we have just some random person do a prospect real quick? It's arid, fertility, stone. So it's got most of the same things. We probably just would need to find an area with stone here. Waiting for Drifter's last to snap into place. Suddenly load in. A couple of you asked me recently what the graphical settings are that we use here. So I'm going to pop this open on the screen for a few minutes here. Or a few moments. I think what really helps out for me is having a very high view distance. Because I think that it loads terrain out very far. So you have a one-time extended loading period. And then you move around within your square. You really don't have to load every 3 seconds. Maybe there's like a buffer, a higher buffer in terms of like when you move your character, how far does it load out the game? I'm not entirely sure, but these are the settings that I use. I like to see NPCs at almost their max range. Everything else is what it is. I do have shadows disabled because I think that that added a lot of processing power requirements. I didn't want to deal with that. So shadows are completely disabled. Of course, we've enabled blood. Ooh, harpoon limit. How many, active arrows? Yeah, we don't need to really see arrows in the ground, for example. That's not really that big of a deal. So those are my graphical settings. I hope they help you. I think shadows really help me the most. So perhaps if you're having a lot of stuttering issues and a lot of delays in the game, you might want to think about turning off your shadows. Of course, when you're loading into a different area, by the way, there's always going to be a bit of a delay. So that's just kind of to be expected. What faction is this? You guys are what? Tech hunters? Drifters. Are we okay with drifters? I think we're fairly okay with drifters. I don't believe we have any beep. Are we having talking communication things? What are you talking about, beep? What does our Lord and Savior wish of us? He just wants to make sure that we know he's there. Oh, we know, beep. We always know you're here. Alright, we're going to save before we go into town, just in case any weird, crappy crashes happen. Hey, let's go blow all of their money on all of our toys. Pardon me, we're all going to just cram into your shop. Hello there. We'll trade with some of our archers. Looking to buy. Oh, no, sir. I am looking to sell. We're going to grab some of his books as well. You don't have actually too much. Let's go ahead and drop a couple of these skeleton repair kits. Can you afford... You really can't afford, like, even barely any of our items. That's so funny. That's so crazy how rich we're going to be here in, like, 3 seconds. I might sell... one. Ooh. You know what? I don't think I will sell any of our AI cores. I don't know what we need yet for the farther in technologies. And I don't want to get rid of something that's so incredibly useful. If we need money, we'll continue to sell things like these the power cores, the CPU units, things like that. Look at that. 3 clicks and everything is gone. Hey, do you know anything about... Ooh, black bandana? Yeah. Who doesn't want a nice black bandana? You know, the straw hats don't look too bad. Do you know the research for the rattan hat? No, you don't. Do any of these look nice? The Kusari Zukin is a chain helmet. Didn't we have a really nice one here? Who has the Kusari Zukin? You have an armored hood. Jackson does. I think it looks pretty fancy. Does it lower anything? Melee attack and defense. That's not terribly bad, especially when it gives you head protection. So armored hood. I don't think you've got the research for it. No, you've only got the Karuta and the Kusari Zukin. I think we're okay for the moment. We'll explore more of those. I think the things we were on the lookout for was more armor based. So let's check in this here store. This guy's store here. Are you a lost drone? Empire Peasant. Oh, I wanted Beep to talk to this guy. Where the heck is the shopkeeper? Where in the world is the shopkeeper? Am I just missing it? Let's pull everyone out of here because there just might be so many people I can't see the poor guy. Is this him? Oh, here he is. Armor trader. Oh my god, plated jackets. Please tell me yes, you've got plate jackets recipe. That's all I wanted in life. Alright, we're going to grab the plate jacket recipe. I like it. I mean, it's got good coverage. It's got 100% for left arm, right arm, stomach, and chest. It's nothing too fancy. It is medium grade armor, but I think before we go for full plate armor, I want to do something with the mediums for a while and get our skill up. Armored face plates would be nice. They don't have any reductions in... Really? They have 75% coverage of the head. That's a pretty rough decrease for the samurai helmet, although it gives you a ton of coverage. 1835% resistances on that. 2135 on the faceplate, but it's only 75% of your head. This one, actually, the flared helmet's kind of nice. It gives you 90% coverage, 35% resistances. That's blunt and cut resistance. So it's a little bit more... Actually, it's better than the samurai. Oh, to be fair, I'm looking at a crappy version of the samurai helmet compared to a nice version of the flared helmet. But either way, I was just exploring helmets a little bit. We're going to grab the plate jacket research. Now, samurai armor is heavy. I think for the moment I'm going to wait on this. I don't want to go into heavy just yet. I wouldn't mind looking at maybe getting these flared helmets, though. I think those are pretty decent. Let's grab the research for flared helmets. We don't have any boots to look at, right? I can't tell. Here we go. Here's some. I don't like how much it reduces your athletics. I'm not a fan of boots that really kill your athletics all that much. So right now, the nice thing about our squad is that we're super, super fast. So I'll keep looking until I find a little bit better boots. Black plate jacket. What's the difference? I don't know what black plate jacket is, come to think about it. It's 10,000 cats, which is pretty steep. I could get most of this back by selling to this guy. I think I'll stick with just the standard plate jacket that we have here. Maybe this just turns it all black, which isn't a big deal. We don't need to have that level of coverage or control. The samurai leg plates are heavier. Yeah, I don't know much about pants right now. We don't see too many other pants options for us. Armored face plates. We've got a hat already. I think we're going to grab that flared helmet. Do we want cloth pants? I feel like that's going to be a light armor. Now, the samurai leg plates don't give you... Yeah, they do actually give you... Oh, combat speed is reduced. Not your athletics. Oh, your athletics are reduced a bit too. Yeah, we don't want anything that really kills our athletics. Let's get the samurai cloth pants for a bit and see how those look once we take them back home. If they're not too expensive, that's not bad. 3,000 cats. The rest of this, I think we're okay. So now we're going to go and sell and try to recoup some of the loss here. Sell some of that. We'll sell the skeleton leg, I believe, because right now no one really needs a athletics leg. Rin has one, and she's okay. She has a good leg, I guess, a working leg. We'll sell off some of these robotic components, namely all of them. Couple of these, or do we want to keep these for our group? We'll probably keep the weapons for the moment. And we'll sell this leg. And I believe that was mostly it. Do we want to sell... I think we have a couple random things that we stole at some point or another. So I'll try to get rid of some of the stuff in their inventories. Beep did find a couple of really high quality weapons though, but I think I want to keep those on our people for a bit until we're able to replace them. And Beep, do you have anything on you? Oh, you do actually have CPU units. Holy crap. Perfect. Okay, so we're pretty much using most of Beep's gains there. We're selling most of it. Do we raid this guy too? Or do we go right to the adventure trader? I don't remember. Let's check him out. Beep still has some more things to sell. Beep, Beep. Hello, I'm Beep. Oh, I accidentally asked about books. I just want to buy stuff from you. Beast trader on the way to the outpost. Ooh, we might be able to get a couple more puppies. Seriously? I get it. I just want to buy stuff from you. Okay. Yeah, we've already traded with this guy because he's broke. And that means we've already traded with him. Do we have any other people here? We just have a bar. I've never been down here, so let's check out the bar and see who is recruitable in this area. Holy crap, there's like 1,000 people. We've got a bunch of room here in our squad. Ooh, can we recruit a skelly? I always wanted a skeleton. Nutto from the Drifters. Nico looks like she's recruitable. This guy looks like he's recruitable. So there's a couple folks that right off the bat stand out to me as people that we could recruit. This is a pretty full bar. Who the hell's shooting at who? Oh, there's a bunch of peasant farmers or outlaw swordsmen or something that are getting attacked. Oh, I get so excited when I see another drone. I just want Beep to have a friend. That's all I want in life. A couple more recruits up here. So here's the question. Again, we've got a lot of money. The problem is we'd be hiring these people all the way down here, and they need to get all the way home. I don't know if I want to slow the main group down by making them run at the same pace, although they would catch up pretty quickly. In the bronze squad, we have two more space. We have space for two more people, basically, to become part of our laboring group. I don't know if we need anyone at this moment. We'll keep this in mind that we can come recruit people at last stand. Sorry, Drifters last. But I don't believe we need it at this very moment. We've got a lot of people working at the base that are doing fine. We need to get our goods home so we can continue to research. So I'm going to send the group onwards to Clownsteady And we'll try to sell the rest of the items that we weren't able to sell at Drifter's Last. Not too much, just a bit more that Beep has. Beep is such a boss. He's got a bunch of tools. We need to get Beep some better pants. These are pretty ragged loincloth. We need to give Beep some style, you know? Maybe a nice martial artist gi would look really nice. Okay, bueno, let's go back to base and check on the status of everything getting constructed and built up. The Eternal Zod is running around, so all of our cooking looks like it's done. So let's get Dietrich's. 2, 3, that, and that. There we go. And I also give him the jobs to move food around to its appropriate storage bin, too. Okay, so what do you need to do? And I'll tell you what, when you're not doing anything, just haul water to that. Ace and Sharon, you guys aren't doing much of anything because it looks like you're just doing completely fine on that. You know what? There's still some goods here, so I'm going to give them some running orders to deliver things too, to help out in terms of pulling items from the farms. I bet the Brain Squad's actually pretty busy running everything around. So are you about to start your grog stuff? Wheat, straw, and grog. I have no idea what the trade-off is on this, guys. I don't know how much wheat we need inputted in terms of, you know, until we make a profit here. So it'll be a bit of a lesson for me. I'm going to hold off on building too much more for a bit, although I think I'm going to... You have one, you have just nothing. So we're going to have you... Let's just build this wall up a bit. I'm going to micromanage these guys for a second to just finish the wall. Okay, it was just one little section is all we needed. So now the wall is back to normal. Make sure the wall is completely fine. Oh, you know what I haven't done in a hot minute? Let's do our fancy Shift Control 11. Really? Nothing? Alright, well fair enough. I'll believe that. There's no giant invisible holes in our wall, so saith the game and the computer. One day we'll get this other wind generator up and it will be a glorious day. We're using quite a bit of power. Can we micromanage this for a bit? You need iron plates and iron plates. That's really it. So Thendu, I'll tell you what. Who's over here? Hey townies, how you doing? How you doing? Ooh. Let's open the door, send somebody out to chat. How about, Klob? You're not doing anything at this very moment. Why don't you go chat with our friends here, see what kind of animals they have, aminals they have for sale. God, these look disgusting. More bone dog pups. Why, yes, I do want more bone dogs. Right, we've got, who do we have here? We've got Gimli, Dwalin, Ballin, Gloin Oin, Bippa Boppa Bomba. We need to work on Bippa Boppa Bomba. So we'll grab the pup. Bippa, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, lad. You're gonna be a strong pup one day, just like your brethren. Actually, do we have any more elders yet? Not quite. We're getting really close to a few elders. Still the best idea ever, bringing the dog squad into play. Thank you guys so much for your suggestions. I think I'm so excited about this Let's Play because it has had so much subscriber and follower input that has made its way into the game. I think it's made this playthrough a lot better overall. There's just a lot more information flowing. There's some more stuff that I've never even known about the game, so I'm pretty excited about it overall. Alright, Moodles and Thendu, get your butts over here to this stupid wind generator so we can finish the construction of it. I see some attacking symbols, but it looks like we're okay. The main group is alright. Of course, like, the other engineer did not put his stuff in. Thendu, you're killing me, bud. Let's go. Let's go. Drop him off and we'll be good to go. Hey, more power. Finally more power. And actually we're almost at, or we are at, more power than we need finally. Now that I've completed one of these, I'm going to add one more because we're right at our maximum. So we're going to add another wind generator down. Hopefully this should get finished a little faster than the other episode because it took us like, I don't know. How long ago did we move here? It took us that long to get everything going again. That'll get done pretty quick once everything else starts getting processed as well. Main squad, you guys are continuing on your way to Clown Steady. I'll watch this group for a bit. By the way, if you guys aren't really familiar with the channel and you've just been kind of lurking, which is completely fine, I am a big fan of lurking half the time, you can join our Discord. There is a Discord link in the description below this video, and I do post, there's a bot that will always let you know when the latest video has been released, so you can kind of stay on up to date on that information. So feel free to join in our Discord. We have a lot of chats about Kenshi, Stellaris, going on, some random things here and there. I've also finally been able to, with your support, get over to the Twitch affiliate status, which is kind of like the first level of twitchiness, I guess. But that really means that you guys, if you want to subscribe to the channel in terms of supporting it, because a couple people have asked if, you know, if they want to support, if they want to give to the channel, Twitch has a really nice subscribe feature. It's like $5 or something a month. Twitch takes some of it, and some of it goes to the content creators as well. So that's one way of doing it if you'd rather have most of the money come through. I think you can also do a direct donation. So on the Twitch page, there is a bit of information there about donating or about subscribing if you all want. It's not really my priority right now. I still want to just kind of make a nice place for us to hang out and talk about gaming and worship Beep. Really, this is what this channel is becoming. It's just a place for Beep worship, and there's nothing wrong with that. Show me what you got. You got some money? Then give it to us, please, because you're going to buy all of our goods. Wonderful. I'll grab a couple of your books. You don't have a ton. Not much else that strikes my fancy right yet. What else is going on in this town? I don't see anything too amazing. Do they have a sword? I would like to check on more... Oh, what I didn't do last episode, or not last episode, but last few minutes. Let's learn all of these blueprints that we've been working so hard to get. Did I have anyone else buy things? I don't think I did. Okay, perfect. Wunderbar. So, jawohl, let's go to... Nope, there's no swords dealer. There's really not too much here in Clown City. It looks like... Oh, there's an archery dealer. Can we learn stuff here? Can we buy blueprints for this place too? I'll tell you what, Beep. You're starting to become our diplomat. So go ahead and get your butt in there. Talk to your fellow hive bro. Spring bat and regular bolts. Nice. Wouldn't mind getting regular bolts. What uses regular bolts? Bolts. It is a spring bat. So a spring bat does use regular... No, it uses heavies. I'm sorry. So a ranger bow is what uses regular bolts, which is annoying because we can't learn this yet. We want to make sure we can make the... You know, if we learn the blueprint for spring bat, well, we want to have heavy bolt researched. So I'm not going to buy that until we have the appropriate research for it. But it doesn't hurt to grab regular bolts as we can. Okay, let's go ahead and start our next big run. Maybe over to Shark. We haven't been to Shark in a hot minute. We are out of the store, dude. Oh, he was upset because we were in his, like, private house. Are you going to chase us out of town? Very aggressive behavior. But yeah, on top of Discord, of course, we also have the Twitter at Tobal Plays. So I apologize for a lot of advertisement, but I do want to make sure I spread the word because so much of the ideas that come from, like, hey, what are we going to do for this Let's Play? What do we play in the next Let's Play? What are we doing for this, today's live stream? A lot of that input comes directly from the people in the Discord. So if you want to be part of the channel, like kind of have a say in what happens or give your suggestions, feel free to stop in. We have an awesome group of people that are really passionate about these games, especially Kenshi. A lot of our folks are super Kenshi fans. But, I mean, we're all nerds. We're all gamers together. So there's a lot of other games we talk about and love. But yeah, already we've had a couple of Twitch streams. And that's what I'm doing right now is there'll be daily YouTube content. And then there will be 2 live streams a week. So Wednesdays, I'm trying Wednesdays right now. And Saturdays, we did Thursdays and Sundays. I'm just kind of see what's best for the community. But we will have 2 live streams every week. And then those live streams will be uploaded onto YouTube, at least after 24 hours. I have to wait because of the agreement with Twitch. but the live streams will be available if you missed them. But yeah, that way we've got the best of both worlds. We can do a little bit of live streaming, which is pretty fun, to be honest. We had a live stream yesterday with Stellaris. We got a bunch of awesome goodies in that game, and everyone was super excited. It's a pretty fun playthrough. Wow, I remember the days that we used to be terrified of red sabers. Isn't that crazy? I mean, we're still kind of like meh, but we could just wipe the floor with these guys right now. Oh, how far we've come. Oh, how far. It would be nice to get our group home so they can get some food at some point soon. Do we want to send them just straight home? I mean, we kind of could send them over here, and it would cut out a lot of this swamp traveling. I think I'll do that. We'll send our main group over to the left area. Wow, you're a fast bugger, aren't you? What was your run speed? You seem like maybe you're the leader. No, not really. Maybe we're just running slow right now. Alright, so we're going to give our folks a command to run over here. From there, we're just a stone's throw away from being home, guys. And then we'll start to really, probably next episode, we're really going to pick up on some of the new and exciting technologies that are going to be available to us. So, at a good point to wrap up here. Next episode, I'll probably just warp us home. I'll go ahead and make sure that we're all the way home before I start up next episode's video. And one of us just took a lovely bolt to the groin there or something. But I'm excited. We're so close to really launching into the next section of research. So we're going to have so much new technology. Looks like our technology bench is finally done over here as well. I'll give the order for research to be done to both of these guys. We have to probably drag this up because we want them to do research before they start doing all of their storage stuff. They're hauling. It's just keeping them busy. I'm digging it. I'm digging some of the changes we've made. I think it's getting more organized. Everything's looking pretty nice. We've got 4 grog already that sell at 1k each. I have no idea what the comparison is in terms of how much wheat straw we've used, but it's not too shabby. And I think I'm going to drop a couple more farms down between this episode and next. And really, it doesn't matter what order. They don't have to be all perfect, of course. So I might drop more cacti down, and I might drop more wheat straw down as well. Oh, by the by, I didn't give any orders to be done, so yeah, we need to start rocking out on some chew sticks, right? Chew sticks repeat on one of these areas. I mean, do we really even have anything else to make at this point? We could make bread and cactus. We could also make bread and cactus, so we'll have that as an order to repeat. And then I guess we could do something maybe with meat and bread. A meat wrap. We'll do that. We don't really have any raw meat right now. I might send everyone out on a hunting trip next time around and try to grab a good supply because we're starting to run low. If not, we're out of raw food. So the animals are going to start to get hungry over here. So we'll do a bit of a hunting trip and gather up a bunch of meat. We can go, I mean, we can pretty much go anywhere at this point. I do believe I've seen a couple of patrols of those deer coming through. I might even go all the way back to Holy Nation territory and kill a bunch of raptors so I can get a good amount of the rotten meat too. And we'll take some of our animals with us while all of our research starts to happen. Alright, thank you guys so much for joining me for this episode of Kenshi. I'm super excited about this series as always, and I really appreciate your support. By the way, in the last stream, we had a couple of people do the first subscriptions and the first donations, so it really feels like the channel is taking off from the ground. Thank you guys so much for all of your help and your support, and it really is inspiring me to try to create more useful, fun content for you. I would like to make a couple of episodes of a buffer, and I want to get back to making some really good tutorials for not only for Kenshi. We've got a lot of good tutorials for that. Maybe I'll make one that's advanced tutorial for Kenshi, like advanced building, but also RimWorld tutorials, Cataclysm, DDA, Dwarf Fortress, lots of good, clear tutorials if you want to get your start on some of those games and you're having trouble comprehending it. I want to make something really nice for you guys. So thank you so much for continuing to support me in this endeavor, and I look forward to bringing you some lovely, lovely beep content. What game are we even playing? It doesn't even matter. It's just beep. It's just a beep simulator. That's all that matters. It's like The Sims with 20% more beep. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I will see you again next episode. Take care.